Alright, we are back once again with the GPL 2015 spring season. My name is Wolf Costing alongside Ethereal now, of course, back once again right here in the GPL Spring 2015. We are in the Bantam Picks.
That's right. Let's go and see. So that's ASUS Fate, right? Representing Vietnam and playing up against Wargods Diamond. They're from the Philippines.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
here
Don't
are the
you think
Bantam Picks.
Wargods Diamond's logo kind of looks like an insect instead of a diamond. I mean, it has that blue hue to it. Kind of looks like
in before Rek'Sai.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
So-
before Rek'Sai. Anyway, Bantam Picks, Jace LeBlanc, Warwick on the side of ASUS Fate, Oriana, Lee Sin coming out for Diamond.
That
and Thresh.
Oriana ban so targeted at
Yeah.
JK. So normally you don't see people who want to ban out Oriana. This is like super old school. Season 2, man. Season 2.
But Oriana always makes her way back into the meta somehow.
She's strong. I
She
mean,
is.
no doubt, she's always been a nice team fight niche. Her AP ratios have been scaled down by so much ever since she was first released.
Yep.
But you just want her for utility picks nowadays.
And the
Just-
dissonance, I
just
mean,
dissonance,
that's
yeah.
really great.
But honestly, I mean, now we've seen less of that, and a lot of mid-game roam champions that
Yeah.
can just do a lot of burst damage. Something Oriana doesn't do so well anymore, especially if Athene's nerfs coming in. So we'll see whether it's a worthwhile ban later on. Now, ASUS Fate, man, going for that early Janna pick. I'm surprised they didn't take the Pantheon first.
No, they did not
Yeah,
pick
a
the
bit
Pantheon.
disappointing.
I mean, with Warwick and Lee Sin gone, basically it's going to be just Java and Pantheon left in the
Hey,
open.
they can still
especially
go for the cheese level one. I mean, the dragons, man, the early dragon.
Yeah,
is
they
the-
can. Get all the full attack speed runes in. Make sure that you constantly proc the Aegis
yeah.
or the Zionia.
And yeah, well, we're seeing very similar picks. I mean,
Yeah.
in the current meta, always Lucian, Janna, Thresh, Nami, Corki,
Yeah,
right?
those are the few bottom
Those
lane
are the
picks.
few bottom lane picks, like at least the famous, the popular ones.
At the
AD wise,
moment,
we
yeah.
don't really have that much of a choice. And Graves, somehow he's coming back into the meta with that big burst.
Sivir as well on some of the challenger solo kill ladders.
I
Very
had to-
strong mobility, very
Yeah.
good wave clear.
Team
espe-
fight presence.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. There's just so much on the table left in this current season that has been yet to be proven.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, we are still in the preseason. This is the 420 patch, and a lot of things have been untested. And teams right now, especially in the tournament sides, in the GPL, they're trying to play things a little safer and not test things out too much.
Right.
I like the Pantheon hover, lock in the Pantheon. Both me and L, we're going to be really happy.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, risk-wise, I mean, they got the Java, but risk-wise, it's going to be, they don't want to play around too much. They're only facing this team once
Yeah.
within this group stage,
Exactly.
right? So, no time for errors. Even if you drop a single game, it means you could have, it's the difference between 3 points and 1 point, or
Yes.
possibly 1 point, or 0 points. So, Skada and the Troll, I don't think so, man. They
No.
ain't going for Trundle. He's not seen a lot of his glory days for just the longest time. Even after the rework, he's still been sitting in the back end
Yep.
of things. Now, the Nidalee pick, why is everyone going back for the Nidalee pick? Do you have any particular reason why you think this may be the case?
I mean, the idea here is that Nidalee can become a strong duelist in the late
Okay.
game and has the ability to poke depending on how or where you want to build your Nidalee. Is it going to be the AP Nidalee that tosses out those javelins, or is it going to be the AD Nidalee that can really be that bruiser push and duelist coming in?
Okay.
But they're not going to do that. It's going to be, will it be the Skarner though? This
Wow,
will be
I would actually be really excited to see how a
in
Skada
before
plays out.
Rek'Sai, huh?
In before Rex. Did they get confused?
I don't know.
Like, they saw, they were like, hey, new champ, man, new champ, want to try or not? I think it looks,
it looks.
I mean, it looks like Rek'Sai. It's like the sister, right?
No,
Is
Riot will be very unhappy that if you said that Skarner looked like Rek'Sai because
They
they tried to come out with a
Look at
completely
their face.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
same.
same.
It's the same.
the same.
In before Skada can go through Rek'Sai's tunnels.
Yeah,
For sure.
for
Called it. That's the
Mhm.
buffs that coming for Skada, by the way.
sure. Skarner
Ari-
into Rek'Sai's tunnels.
Exact, dude. We got a wow, wow. We went there.
Yes, we had to go there. It's
So-
it's UL.
It's
you.
me. It's my fault.
Yes.
Ari is being picked up. I haven't seen her in a while as well. Still a really nice pick-off champion.
Yeah.
Going off with Skada as well. I mean that could prove to be a very strong CC comp. Like you
Yeah.
could just grab someone out. A strong AD carry. Now the problem is if they have a Twitch. Twitch is really sneaky. Can stay behind the backlines where he's well protected by people like Janna. Now that's gonna be tough for someone like Ari to go in. I wouldn't be surprised if they picked up Syndra as well because Syndra deals super well
Yeah.
with someone as mobile as Ari.
You're absolutely right. I mean, once you put down as many of those dark spears, you can easily just scatter a wake, hopefully land one of those stuns, and
Oh,
just
yeah.
follow up with any of those skills
And
completely
yeah,
here.
and more importantly, you have an ulti that does like big bursts
Yep.
and it just totally ignores like movement. You know, it's not a skill shot, right?
It's
You
not a
just
skill
go,
shot. Just point and
100
click
to 0.
and 100 to 0 someone.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I think whenever I think about Ari, I think about Jesus, and Jesus didn't really have all too many good games in the EULCS, but
Yeah.
he did kind of show up big in the expansion tournament in the North American scene.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
have that. Will we see the Nar?
Come on, come on, come on, son.
Give me
You
your
got
best.
this, you got
Give
this.
me your best Nar impression. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Do not put that on Reddit or YouTube, guys.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't do it.
no, not at all.
Don't do it, huh?
Anyway,
I
we
mean,
will have the Renekton as well, so that's another thing in the top
Renekton's
lane
still
that
top
we
lane.
see. There we go.
Honestly, there's still quite a few good picks up there, but they want to go for that Nidalee. So okay, a pretty warped team comp, if you ask me, coming out from Wargods. It's a bit confused, right? You got a nice wave clear champ like Ari, you can do a bit of pick here and there, but at the same time, you pick up something like
The
Nidalee
Nidalee,
and
yeah.
Corki, and your support going in for that Nami when you didn't have to really ban that Thresh as
Yeah.
well. So a lot of confusing signals for Wargods. But ASUS Fate, I mean, this is what I love, going for that Twitch pick after getting the Javan. Solid stuff. Always my favorite combo to see. When people are stuck within Javan's hole, when they're stuck in Javan's Cataclysm and just getting all that rat-a-tat-tat, I'm so glad it's not called Spray and Pray anymore. It would have been gone so wrong.
I don't know where you're seeing Twitch from.
Oh, I mean Renekton. Oh my goodness, what am I talking
Yeah.
about? Because, okay, this is a true story. This is a true story.
Okay, wait, before you say anything, I think Tristana's icon does look like Poppy, but
It
that's,
looks a lot like
that's
Poppy.
my, that's
And
my own.
Renekton looks a lot like Twitch.
Okay, so there we go. It's a Renekton,
my
guys.
Goodness.
It's been a long day.
It's been terrible.
It's been a long day. But either way, Cataclysm and
Yeah, it is.
Do-
Okay, so
do-
even with Cataclysm alone,
Yeah.
it gives you a lot of space to play with a Syndra and a Renekton.
that's
That
right.
is a lot of CC coming up from the side. That face, dude. If you $10 says that people get confused that Renekton looks like Twitch as a portrait.
That's the Twitch
okay.
icon. Let's stare at the Twitch icon.
Dude,
Yeah, it
that
does.
face,
It does. It does.
that face, okay, is Twitch.
It's Twitch.
These artists
You know, like
need to fix things.
Ninja Turtles, like
Yeah.
Twitch gets some like chemical vat spill on him, he turns
Uh-huh.
into a Renekton. I don't know how a mouse turns into a crocodile, but still.
And if we scroll and look at Shen looks like Shockblade Z, okay? I am not kidding about this one. Shockblade Z. In before Diana and Leona look the same.
Oh my goodness.
Just waiting for the new artwork, guys. Come
Yeah,
on.
waiting for the new
New
waiting
splash.
all the new icons coming out.
Yeah.
But let's kind of run through the team compositions once again. I mean,
Okay.
ASUS Fate here have the Renekton, the Jarvan in the jungle. That's going to synergize quite well.
Oh.
The lockdown from Syndra
Yeah.
as well can follow out really easily.
Uh-huh,
And
uh-huh.
Lucian Jana, I mean, Lucian Jana just fits in almost everything.
Well, to be fair, all the bot lane meta
Yeah.
picks are like, they are best for each other.
Yeah. They-
It's just a skill lane right now on the bottom. Now, I'm interested, now that I know it's Renekton,
Okay.
Renekton versus Nidalee. Now that is actually a really good lane for Renekton to
Yes,
be
that
in.
is.
So much bully potential pre-6. You just get tons of sustain, something which Nidalee might run out of early because she's not going to pump that E to a very
That's
high
right.
ranks.
The Primal Surge won't be
Right,
available
and
for...
Renekton is like so much from Call the Meek, right? So, is it called Call the Meek? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
called
it
Call the
is.
Meek. Because they scatter the weak, Call the Meek.
Meek. Anything else that rhymes
You want me
here?
to? I'm gonna write a poem one of these days.
You
Watch
should.
out, Monte Cristo. I can write lyrics too.
Anyway, let's kind of run through Wargods' team comp as well.
Yep.
I mean, with the Nidalee, ooh, we
They've
see
got
the green.
all greens and
Yeah.
it's really good. I mean, recycling is the best right now.
It is, it is.
Yep.
But let's remind our viewers right now, of course, you are tuning into the GPL Spring 2015 season, of course. My name's Wolf. He's Ethereal.
That's
I don't
if
know,
it's
it's Elliot.
L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethereal, not Ethereal.
Yeah, because my name's Elliot,
Yeah,
so
I know.
always had to make a pun out of my name, and
You're the master of puns.
yeah,
You
that's
are.
true. Pun master.
Pun master L.
Not really.
No, no.
Not really. I'm more of a chill guy. You know, I'm a polite guy.
You are.
Being punny is not polite.
Welcome to NPR Radio.
And
Brought to you, bringing you the GPL 2015 season.
my name is Elliot, and today we'll be talking about teams. Let me go through ASUS Fate. My favorite team of the GPL so far, just because of their mascot. That's the exact same reason why I liked it, HKA last season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Lolita's playing Renekton. they have a nice engage composition, if you ask me. They got the Janna, they got the Renekton. Mid lane, they have the Syndra. Syndra is not just a high burst, but she can actually start fights.
Yeah, she
with
can.
a good amount of range with that stun.
That's right. I mean, if we actually look at the team comp coming out from ASUS Fate right here, it's just a whole bunch of
hard engages.
Yeah,
I mean, hard engages. You
and
got Jarvan and Renekton. These guys are tanky, deal out tons of deeps. People tend to forget that these guys aren't just tanks. They're really strong because they go in and they deal AoE team damage, right?
They do.
They deal AoE team damage.
Mean, aside from the dominance and the counter make, Jarvan, as we were talking about earlier, one hit from the martial cadence, that's what, 12% of your maximum HP?
Martial cadence, a spear that reduces armor and pierces through everything.
Yeah.
Flag gives like utility AS buff, you get knock up. Why isn't Jarvan nerfed? He's like the best champion of all time.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I thought Pantheon was the best champion of all time.
Not really. Not really.
You just like how he looks.
Utility. I just think that he's a real man, you know?
He is a manly man.
He's a manly man. He jumps from the sky. No one else does that in the game, honestly. Can you think of another champion that falls from the sky and deals like this gigantic, covers the whole mid lane worth of damage?
No. You're right. You're absolutely right.
He's a man.
He is a man.
Nami, that's ASUS Fate, right? So hard engages, nice amounts of AoE damage. Lucian with the quick cleanups. Like he's bursty, skills super well into the late game. But Wargods, on the other hand, they have a Nidalee on the top lane. Squishy, okay, nice siege, I suppose. But really, you need to farm a heck of a lot as Nidalee.
Yes.
You got Ahri. Well, good for pick off. And honestly, I just think that the Ahri pick's probably the most solid one coming out from Wargods. There's nothing you can complain about it because you get to deal with all the champions in all the lanes, right? You get to juke out Jarvan, you get to play with Lucian a bit here and there. Pretty nice overall.
When RE players do well, mechanically well, they shine.
Oh yeah, they shine.
But when they fail, they really fail horribly. If you think about it, Spirit rushing into a Renekton might be curtains for the RE, right?
Okay, you don't have to tell everyone how bad an RE player I am, okay? That's very not polite of you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're here to be polite.
Okay.
Today's lesson of the day is how to be polite.
Okay.
Taught to you by Wolf and Ethereal.
Yep.
Okay, so now we are on the Summoner's Rift. I was also saying, Skarner, right? Skarner, super cool pick, if you ask me, of all the champions we've seen so far. No competitive play exposure. that's one thing.
Yep.
Actually has a ton of CC in his kit, a ton of chase potential in his kit, tankiness. So in a way, he's like mediocre Jarvan, right? And not quite as manly because he's a bug.
Can't just go right in.
You can't, you have a lot of ramp up time as well. So that can be a bit problematic. But your lane ganks are phenomenal because you get to run in really fast from the side. You get to soak up a nice turret hit. Wait a minute, that's not true. Jarvan does the same. Jarvan has golden ages. Come on, guys. We need to fix Jarvan. Alright? He has everything. Shield.
Has Jarvan done something to you, L?
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah, I'm a mid laner, man.
Do you need to let it out? This is NPR Radio. We are talking about our life stories here. The life story of your life on Summoner's
There was
Rift.
one time when I was trying to get promoted.
Okay.
And he kept ganking my lane.
Oh no.
And I was playing Cassiopeia. It was really bad.
Was it before or after the rework?
Before!
Oh, no,
my gosh.
my goodness.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Hate. So, and also, Corki, I mean, we don't have to say much about Corki Nami. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
Honestly, if we go by the previous two games, Corki, Lucian, and if Slay plays as well as Lloyd does, hold on to the Relentless Pursuit.
I love how you just call him Slay.
I mean,
because that's what...
And his support is Akiho.
Oh, he's in time for Christmas already.
Yeah.
He's looking forward to the Christmas season.
I mean, it's the sleigh bells and the ho-ho-hos.
They're still going to play during Christmas, right?
Yeah,
so
they are.
I guess they're just ramping up, hoping to open a nice Christmas present this year.
And you know what? We actually have Christmas games going on.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
I'll be partying.
Okay.
I mean,
I
think so. I might be crying at home, I think.
Oh.
Either or. I don't know. There's nothing much we said about these team cards because it's so different. And Wargods again throwing us this nice big curveball, not being too decisive about like what they're really all about, right? The team strat isn't as clear cut as ASF. So ASUS Fate here, we know that they're going for nice big burst, hard engage comps. They are skirmishy. Once you pick Syndra, you can actually be hyper carry for your team with that Lucian.
Oh, there we go. The wall actually gets dropped down here by I want to call him
Who you
Iban.
talking
Iban.
about? Iban.
Iban.
You know, Iban. Oh man, that's for sure gonna get reported for this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, meme. He just went across the wall and he was like, "Give me my money."
Oh, the
Ignite.
ignite ticking down. The
Give
pot
me
comes
my
down. Yeah, there we go.
money.
First
Syndra
blood
gets
going
the
to first
kill.
blood.
Oh my goodness, tons of damage coming in. Very nice play from ASF. Ooh, Lolita again poked down quite well. That is not a sentence you want to say together. That is not a sentence you want to say.
Not
Lolita
at
having
all.
to burn that flash. Ari almost hitting it with that orb of deception.
Oh my goodness,
Shura
this
going
level
really low.
1 fight going on
This is
for
real.
way too long.
Bunch of flashes being burnt. And Lolita, you know, they had the flash for Lolita and still not getting that. I'm never saying that as well again. Just why?
Nothing works well. huh?
Novakov will be very proud of
Yeah.
me. Okay, so let's see what happened at the end of that. ASF gets the first blood onto
They-
Syndra. That's a good advantage against Ari because if you get that 6 earlier, you can actually burst down without having to worry about Ari getting that spirit rush. Right, so a bit of XP advantage, a bit of item advantage could do really, really well to crush that lane.
That is right.
Also, blue buff is down for Wargods. That is
stolen away as
stolen
well.
away. Yeah, it's taken away from ASUS Fate, and that is another point for me. So, not very good. Not very good.
Not good at all.
Looks like Akihu just got taken down by a bubble, taking a bit of damage. Oh, but
There
that
we
knock
go.
up. The comes in Slay. Are you gonna do that damage? Slay not committing to the fight.
Whoa.
Going for the flash. Dude, manly.
Yeah.
Shura, trying to go in for the kill and forgetting that Slay is actually on heavy on the sashimi tail, wanting to go for the big damage. Getting hit by the piercing light, not a wise choice.
Okay, so in the first 4 minutes of this game, Meme has gotten taken down for first blood. That kill went over to Jinky. We also saw Akiho get another kill on his side
Yeah.
onto Iban, I believe. And then ASF here, just ASUS Fate, just really doing a great job. Stealing away the blue buff, burning a few summoners, but I think completely worthwhile on their side.
I think we know now, Lucian OP.
Lucian
Alright,
OP.
that's all I'm gonna say. Lucian OP. This guy has been getting all the level 1 action, or level 2 action to be fair, and just stealing first blood.
Yeah.
How do you think everyone else in the team is gonna feel? All the ADCs with these awesome like kill stats in the first week of the GPL. Not cool, guys.
Not cool at all.
No representation for my mid lane. Huh? Also, Jinky in the mid lane, having a really good time pushing Nagel back. You know, because he has a lot of the item advantage and the experience advantage. So going up 1-0 really makes Ari just get a little bit more scared of the extra burst.
Yeah.
Lolita getting a bit of that blood off of Ivan, and it's gonna be tough when you're a resourcer champion and you're as big a lane bully as Renekton. It's going to be really hard for mana champ like
it
Ethan
is.
to stay in the game.
Yeah, Ethan's not gonna have a good time, and we also see
The stun
Neo
going
coming
in, oh
as
my goodness,
well.
going in straight for the, oh, nice, poke up the kitty's butt.
Yup.
And getting the third kill for ASF.
It does seem like the
Good stuff.
teams here, especially the teams that the Wargods teams have been facing, have just been all-out aggression.
Yeah, it's
All-out aggression.
and I guess if they're skirmish partners, I assume two Wargod teams, they skirmish against each other because they're sister teams. They're both very,
They're not used to playing
they're not used to
against
playing aggressive
aggressive
teams
teams.
because both of them have been playing very safe comps, right? So when you're faced against someone who knows their damage output, like Lolita has been on point, man, going in for the double dashes, getting the stuns, and then call the meat for the extra health at the very end after the trade. Just well done by these guys. Lolita sitting there in the brush, very happy with his level 5 extra coming. Oh, okay, well, I'm so sorry, Lolita. Hiding in the bush was not a good idea.
Not good at
Yeah.
all. I mean, with the bushwhack there, and we actually see Meow coming in for another gank.
It's a
once
great
again.
idea. I mean, Ethan is a niddly. He's very pushy early. Oh, and interrupting that pounce, man. Is that another poke up the butt? Another poke. No.
Oh no, he wisely chose not to dive that one, knowing that the turret does deal a whole bunch of damage.
And
Gets a
getting that
knock up as
knockup.
well.
Piercing light goes in. Phosphorus bomb hits by the edge. Exhaust comes in. Shura and Ivan, they want to go ham on this. Janna being super protective, loving that speed aura coming from the passive. Just gives Slay that much more opportunity to disengage.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, the idea here is that the
Getting
bottom lane
another knockout on
again.
Ivan. Look at that 80 star. Look at the moves. Having to force that Valkyrie out. Shura.
The Ignite's ticking down though, and there we go. Akiho picks up his second kill of the game.
And Ethan coming down in the bottom lane. Gets a, well, that ain't going to be helpful.
He
Getting a
teleported down as well.
A double kill. Come on. Slay's got this. Gets a second one. Coming in, Renekton from the back, getting
Let's see,
one
get
dash,
a triple
two
now.
dash,
There we go.
double kill coming in for Slay. Are they going to try to juggle the Scorpion? This is like my time when I was in Vietnam eating all those bugs. Triple kill coming in for Slay.
7-0 on the side of the ASUS Fate already. This
Wow.
is 7 minutes into the game right here. They're already 4,000 gold up against the Wargod Diamond.
Talk about Southeast Asian cuisine, man. Finishing it off with the bugs. I love it. I love it.
You know, there was this news feature on Channel News Asia in 2050. Everyone's gonna eat insects.
Oh really? Why?
Yeah, it's gonna be our staple because like other food resources are running out.
Oh, I'm good.
Are you down with that?
I'm down with that, man.
Yeah. I imagine cricket flavored Dorito chips.
Sign me up.
Yeah. Actually, it shouldn't be. It should be taco flavored cricket chips, right? I mean, I wouldn't want chips to taste like crickets.
Sure, man. I mean, that's good too. Looks like the game is now 7-0. This is a 5k goalie for ASF within the first 10 minutes. I don't know about you, but a pick comp like theirs is going to have a real nice time upping their KDA
It is.
by the time they hit 10 minutes in the first dragon fight.
Yeah, we're actually going to look at the core items as well. Infinity Edge will be completed very shortly. I mean, he just got all 3 parts of it, and hey, why wait for 10 minutes when you've got a Scuttle Crab, Speed Shriner, as well as a Vision Ward in the middle.
Give me my money. Oh, no money anymore, but you know, now you get all that buffs. You get the buffs.
Got attack damage.
I mean,
Scar's
that's better,
coming in,
man.
Meme is coming in. Oh!
Give me my, oh, the smite came in and he still didn't get it.
Yeah, he did not get it at all.
You know,
he got the smite off and Meow did not, and it was Slay who got the final ticks of the dragon.
Exactly. And if he's a meme, he's the sad dog meme right now. You know what I mean? That's Skarner.
Wow.
Well, I actually feel slightly bad for Wargods at the moment because that could have been such a beautiful play.
It could have. It really, really could have. I mean,
look at that one combo.
Really went in and tried to get the steal away, and he had the better smite as well. I mean, it's a level 5 smite against the level 4 of Mio, and it's just really unfortunate that he did not get it off. Yeah,
there's actually no excuse for that to happen now because you can actually see the HP of Dragon above its head. You can see a numerical number, and you should know your smite damage, man. I mean,
you should know your smite damage.
You didn't have to click the Dragon even. So I was saying, like, Lolita's having a great time bullet. Oh, that was not very nice by Slay. He jumped straight into that Phosphorus Bomb, right to the face. So anyway, Lolita's having a really good time on top lane. He's chunking for half HP on the full combo onto Ethan.
That's not a good sign at all.
Yeah, you know, Ethan's gonna run out of mana sooner or later.
Ethan here is not itemizing any sort of armor at all, and his trades, oh my goodness, the dominance comes in.
Dive! Oh,
the heal comes out though, the primal surge coming big here.
And he knows, he saw him, like...
Meme, he saw Meme coming in from the side. Oh, the guess is slow actually. He's gonna turn it around, like, hey, he's like a huge
Jinky gets a kill in the mid lane. I think it's a solo kill as well, so...
Yeah, it is a solo kill.
Nice. What? Lolita, this is too much. You are too manly. Going for Ethan on really low HP, and then disregarding Skarner.
Yeah. Look at Akihiko.
Akiho. I love this. This is just like so much damage. 9-0. In solo queue, they'll be like surrender at 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then there will be someone on your team who's like, hey guys, we can just do this. Like, just trust me, we can do this. Dude,
is that you?
No, that's not me actually.
Yeah, that's not me either, man. I'll be
in
real.
solo queue is like, guys, like, can we just like FF20 now?
I'll be real then. I'll be like, guys.
Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Can Wargods come back in the 9-0 deficit right now with 6,000 gold difference?
I highly doubt it. It'll take a big miracle and a big play from Nagel. Nagel.
You can't call him Nagne because he's not a Korean player.
Yeah, his name is
He's
Nage.
Nage? Okay, like mage, but Nage?
But Nage, yeah.
I think that works.
Nage needs to make a miracle play here.
He does.
A good roam, gets a nice charm off and CCs it with Meme.
Yeah.
Like, two of them could actually make some
They need to shut down Slay. They need to get the shutdown goal on Slay. That's one. I mean, that will give them at least some bonus gold, maybe, and maybe
Right.
alleviate some pressure from the bot
Or
lane.
actually, I like this play that's coming out. Go on to Lolita. Still a strong split push force. Easily isolated by the rest of the team. That's free goal.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Any goal is good goal.
my whole issue is that you saw earlier, Ethan and Meme went up against Lolita, and Lolita's like, hey guys, I've got Dominus, I'm just gonna crush you, especially if Cowder Meek, so
Right,
I'm not
and
entirely sure
That
how
was
well this
that
is
was
gonna
also
work out.
because like Ethan had no items at the point in
Yeah.
time, and he was low on mana, using all the cooldowns just to heal himself up and stay in lane.
Yeah.
He can't drop experience, right? Dropping experience is the last thing you want to do against Renekton, whose base stats and growth stats are insane.
Well, but he has already dropped off in the level already. It's level 9 Renekton going up against a level 7
Exactly.
Nidalee,
So that's where the stat value per level for Renekton outshines Lily. Lily
Oh,
is
there we
very
go.
poor stat growth. Going for the long range. Well, hey, nice try. We knocked up the golems at the very least.
yeah.
I proud of you guys.
They're not called golems anymore.
They're not called golems anymore.
Krugs.
They're
Poor
called.
Krug.
Oof. That's a mouthful. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to learn that. Slay and Aki. Ooh, going up. Well, that was a nice try. That he tried to do a prediction by going for the long range.
Yeah.
Ardent
tried.
base. And here we go. A nice
coming
knock up
in.
onto me. His move speed buff is up, and Miu says, "Get it over here." Get a nice slam dunk.
Yeah.
Akiho he's all the Janas have been men, this
Yeah.
entire series. Like they're standing in the back line.
I'm just waiting for the
Getting
Magi Soul Stealer
Magi
to come
Soul-
up.
Dude, Magi Soul Stealer, it will make my day.
Yeah.
And they're closing. I love ASF, man. Look at these guys. They are pushing the advantage.
Huge.
Huge. They are not even waiting for next objectives. They're not even playing it that. I mean, they're playing it cautiously, but
But
I
they
wouldn't
know when
say
they know
aggressive.
when to get their turret.
100-0. Jinky here, getting that nice kill with that extra burst. This is what happens when you are at an advantage and you get the Athene's Unholy Grail. Even though it's been a nerfed item, you're actually
Getting that cooldown. The
I mean,
cooldown
the
is
cooldown, the
huge.
mana, that's great and all. So that's really, really good. A lot of magic damage coming from Wargods as well. So probably not the worst item. When you're getting caught, that's exactly what we were talking about. Gets a nice charm, and but the stun coming from Jinky as well.
Let's see
Nade
this
coming from the
charm
side.
can land though.
Gets a stun.
There we go.
A nice charm comes in, and Jinky going really low again. A very nice re-engage here by Iban, trying to go on to Jinky. Sidestepping that one, getting a knock-up once again. Slay, this is bad positioning, gets Nage in the process.
Slay gets
Would-
two.
2 kills? Wow, Nage getting annihilated here by Slay. He's living up to his name, and Lolita in the top lane.
It makes me wonder why Meme did not use his crystalline stinger at all. I mean, the impale there could have just really saved all of their lives there. I mean, yes,
I
Slay
think
was
they felt-
really
yeah.
low, but Meme, he should have used it there. He should have.
Well,
Should
that's
have,
what
could
I-
have, would have.
Yeah, the story of my life.
Yeah.
Could have been born more handsome. I didn't choose to be. I want to give everyone a fair chance at life.
Okay.
That was my choice.
How kind of you.
Gentlemanly, man.
Gentlemanly, man.
Life lessons.
Okay. Being
So-
polite.
Yeah, being polite, man. So now we have Wargods trying to prep off the Baron. They know they can fight for the Dragon. They know that they have some way of fighting, but honestly, I think that was just like the lucky charm.
Yeah.
Get it? Lucky charms.
Lucky
My
charm.
favorite cereal, by the way, guys, if you're interested. They are going straight for the Scuttle Crab here, so ASF having a bit more of the advantage and the speed shrine. They get to play with this. Mew is a bit low, and he's honestly the lowest level out of all of ASF. In fact, he's level what, 7?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
is level 7.
that's a bit of a risky play with just Akiho and himself
Yeah.
trying to do this dragon. Even the guys from Wargods have higher level champions than Neo, and he's been all around the map. He's 3-1-2. This guy has the kills, he has some of the items.
The relentless pursuit missed over the wall by Slay. I'm sorry, I had to call it out.
Hey man,
I saw it at the bottom of the screen.
that happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of us.
Saint Mrs. Smite, we miss that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
I rather miss the dash than miss my
me too.
Yeah.
I mean, Lucian gets his smite, his dash up pretty fast as well, so...
He does, he does.
They go for 2 turrets in mid lane, 2 turrets in low lane. It's all to base turrets, right? All the
It's only the base turrets that are left, and if we take a look at items once again, the Tiamat Hack Drinker already done, so Renekton's going to be a huge piece in terms of the amount of DPS that he can
very
put out.
nice knock up here onto me, totally disregarding the crystalline exoskeleton.
Yeah. I mean, crystalline exoskeleton is just going to protect you from like bullet shots.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit,
once
but
it breaks as well, you don't have that speed
you
boost
don't
anymore.
have it anymore.
So
yeah.
that's exactly what you want. You want the ooh, I saw that, man. Wow.
Yeah,
Iban,
Iban
so
nearly
close.
getting taken down.
So close. Just a bit more damage. There's a bit more damage and we'll seal the deal.
Yeah, there we
Lolita
go.
standing right in front. Very nice dupes with all these skill shots coming in. One thing that Wargods does have now is this really sweet wave play. Wow, Meme taking so much damage. Tidal Wave comes in. Lucian getting that first kill. Meme going really low. A super powerful knockup coming from Janna. Great play, keeping everyone within Cataclysm. They're going ham. Flash comes in. A double stun, a triple stun. Amazing. Iban going ooh, Ardent Blaze almost chipping him off. But you know what?
Ardent Blaze.
No cares. They get Inhibitor turret and
they might get 2 with turrets actually. There we go.
Give me my money.
Yeah. And I have to say, Meme holding on to the Impale once again, only down to the last minute. He impaled, I can't remember who it was, either Mio or Lolita, and then he just died. And the Impale basically did nothing at all.
Right. So maybe Meme thought that Skarner is a weaker version of Warwick, because they both have suppressed ultis.
Okay.
But he forgot that Warwick's OP. And then it's like, and Skarner's not.
Okay.
So
either that or he's trying to stack the crystalline, you know, the skeleton shards, the crystal shard thingies.
Right.
And
it ain't working out.
It ain't working out. He just needs to use the Impale right off the bat. Once someone gets out of position, maybe drag them in, followed up with a Nage's charm.
I have never seen a team, I mean, this is really a stomp, honestly.
It is.
ASF has no objectives to go for, man. Think about that. No Baron, no Dragon. Base turrets, they've got that.
Every buff is gone as well.
Every buff is gone.
Except this one. And well,
I mean,
it's gone
but they're taking it. You know what I mean?
they're taking it.
What can they do? They can pressure top lane now, I guess.
Mio is like, wait, where's Baron? Oh, right, 20 minutes.
We're a bit early, guys.
20
We're
minutes,
a bit early, so...
coffee first?
Coffee first.
Coffee first?
AFK.
Starbucks 1 for 1.
Oh, look at that. Aki.
Oh,
have you seen a better man? Have you seen a stronger man than Akiho?
No, I have not. Akiho.
He lives up to that. That's why they have Pantheon as the mascot. It's just like...
Yeah, they're all channeling the inner spirit of the manly man here.
They are manly men. I feel it. Look at the itemization that they've gone for. Right? Hex Drinkers. Hex Drinkers, man.
They're sponsored by Hex Drinkers.
Sponsored by Hex Drinkers.
Yeah.
I'm actually wondering who produces these weapons for the guys in Summoners Rift.
I don't know.
They should have like a champion that's a Quartermaster.
Oh.
Going in for that stun, Meme dropping really low. Half health already, and he's the initiator, so that's a bad thing.
Oh,
Slay taking lasers. Very nice save,
Monsoon coming out as well.
That's not wow, guys, come on, man, time to block them spears.
Lucian's like, guys,
Guys,
I need to go back.
That was damn close.
Like blue pill, red pill.
Gotta go back for that one. They're still trying to get a pick off though, and Lolita here is not a small girl. She is going straight ham onto that turret.
That's right, they're just gonna back off from this one. I mean, they don't have the disengage tools anymore. Monsoon has been used, but Jinky right now has just a whole bunch of damage in between his Deathfire Grass as well as the Athenes.
Absolutely. They have to defend the base.
Oh, there we go. Nagne is gonna make chunk down really low here.
Ooh, Shura! Is he gonna get it? No, not enough, but that's a really powerful orb. First one is he gonna use? Yes! Gets the first kill onto him, misses the Force of Will. Are they gonna close the game? It looks like they might. Getting pulled back in, Meme. They're hitting Lolita, that's like...
That's one of the worst targets for you here, especially
easily
on the
worst. Easily the worst.
Yeah, with the Ravenous Hydra as well as
Lolita is just going one-on-one.
Oh, Slay!
Tell me this is not happening. Getting a double knockout, long range. Meme going really low. The flash comes in.
There we go, the double coming in as well.
Going in for the bug kills. Someone living up to their name tonight.
Yeah,
I love
ASUS
it.
Fate really playing the card of destiny here, just sealing down the deal against Wargod Diamonds. 43.1 thousand gold to 23.1 thousand.
You must have been waiting to use that line for the
first
time, right? That was a good one though. That was a good one. I like it.
20 minutes and 45 seconds. There we go with the victory. ASUS Fate here, just closing out game number 1 in spectacular fashion.
Very decisive win. So this looks like a good group, right? The Wargods guys aren't up to their game yet, but I'm really excited to see how BKT and ASF kind of fare against each other, right?
Yeah, that's just fair. They will need to face off against each other. Wargods, though, still not out of it just yet. They need to pick up their game in game number 2.
They can
They need to, like I said,
I just don't know, man.
Similar to the very first game, the very first Wargods set that we saw, they need to pick a comp that actually synergizes well with each other.
Yeah, and that's been the story for this entire night so far. ASF, I think they're doing really well in the sense that they had great synergy with each other. They called the plays really, really well. Dragon was on point, except for the times that they almost got outspited.
Yeah.
But even then, they were snowballing at least 6-7K ahead.
Even without the dragon buff, I mean,
They were
were just doing a fantastic job, recognizing that, hey, Ethan on Nidalee is not the tankiest of champions, and with the Renekton Jarvan synergy, lockdown on top of lockdown, you're not getting away from that.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. So Vietnamese teams still showing to be very, very strong.
They are.
You know,
It's a competitive region.
They used to be like, you know, we used to think about, oh yeah, Taiwan, man, Taiwan. And then there was always the Taiwan-Vietnamese rivalry that came in. And now that Taiwan's, you know, in their own league,
it's now the Vietnamese powerhouses.
it's Vietnamese shows, man.
Yeah,
and they are doing it. Pantheon for the win, huh?
Pantheon for the win.
So we're going to go for a short break now.
That's right.
And when we come back, the final game 2 of ASF up against Wargods Diamond.
We will be
right back.
Preseason's our chance to drill through the ceiling of what's possible in League and pierce the heavens of endgame fantasy. Welcome to a special 2-part